Good morning, and today I want to talk to you about getting it launched and selling some stuff. So it's one very quick takeaway piece of information, which is what do you need to do when you're starting a business or when you're getting going and you've got something to sell. And the real answer to this is get on with it. Now, it's a tad harsh, and really it goes back to us all needing to be reminded about what really matters. So if you're a micro, small and fledgling business, you might get stuck on the incidentals. That's execution, selling, and not perfection is actually what counts. You need to get it out there fast. And that can be said really of wherever you are in your business, but it's particularly, I think, known for small businesses to get very stuck on what it looks like and how it's presented to the world and branded in the early days, when really they should be concentrating more on sales. So some of our clients have got really clear ideas about how something should look when it's finished. So they provide web designers and logo designers with very clear descriptions, and most of the time they get very involved because the creatives are asking questions. So that feels like they're working. But it sounds interesting, and in theory it should work and you should be concentrating on your brand and it's really important. But if nobody knows you, this is getting in the way of you actually getting something out there. So some advice that I took very early on in our business, and it's advice that I give now, and I have to remind myself when I get bogged down in logo design and web design and how the look and feel of something is, that you have to just let go of honing design and graphic skills whilst you're trying to build a business. Most creative agencies won't tell you that you're actually on the wrong track and wasting your time. So you need to find one that does, and trust those people to help you through this. And you want to focus on what matters. And building a business takes a lot more than just playing around with the logo and the website. It's about execution, and it's about execution to get out to market. So there's really three things you need to do to be converting traffic and sales, which should be highest on your priority list. So your checklist is very short, your to-do list is very short, your most important tasks of the day are very short. So there's three. Number one is create a product or service needed by a specific target market. If it's not needed by a specific target market, then you're going to waste a lot of time and energy in trying to find people to sell it to. So it's much easier to go for something small in terms of marketing. It's much harder actually as a small business to do that because you feel that you're going to miss out. So specific target market, and that's going to take some work. So address that first. Number two is market to and raise a profile of just one thing to that target market. So that's just one thing, and that again, I know from personal experience, is exceptionally hard to do. And number three is you need to sell to that target market, which means that you've got to be everywhere with that one thing, because that one thing is going to get you get buyers looking at you. It's going to get you super focused on whether you've picked the right thing, and you're going to be able to flash through all of the things that you need to do to get that out. So you might be even able to build it, market it, including finding your target market within a month, rather than the 3 months or 90 days or 120 days that it's going to take you to get everything looking gorgeous. So what matters to your buyers, and how are you going to sell it to them? Well, it's very simple. They're looking for a solution to their problem. Their sensitivity to your logo, your website, the colours and the minute detail is a lot less than you, the business owner, will ever imagine. That's because if you've done your homework and you're testing your marketplace preparations properly, so you're looking at the data when you put an ad up, are people looking at that? Is that your target market? Is the ad wrong? Is the market that you're going for not quite the right match? All of those things are data driven. You'll have come up with this business idea and product or service that solves your potential customer's problem beautifully. And that means that their focus is on how easy it is to buy it, not how it's packaged. So keep it simple, no fuss, and just build something that sells. It might just be a single landing page, a sales page that you're doing with a big buy now button and a good description of how it solves the problem. So don't get bogged down with the tiny details which delay the launch and are an obstacle to selling. So create your sales funnels and automation and all of the good bits and your branding once you've got traction. So once you're making sales and you've got income coming in, then you can hone all those other things down, because you'll have income to do it, and you know you're on the right track because you're already selling, and you're continuing then with your sales activity against making it look better, and your branding and all of that follows suit. So create your product specific target, a market, target that market with that one thing and sell it to that target market.